In this demonstration, I'm going to walk through creation of a study, creation of a protocol within that study, and editing and saving of the eligibility criteria within the protocol. I'm also going to be demonstrating the integration with the Transform Vocabulary Service Search. So first of all, I'm going to log in. And this brings me to the home page, which shows a list of available studies. I'm going to create a new study here. I'm going to call it Demonstration Study for September. I'm also going to give it a scientific title of Criteria Trial for DM2. On creation of the study, I'm brought to the study homepage, which shows me a few bits of information about the study and the ability here to create a new protocol. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new protocol. I'm going to call this the DM2 feasibility criteria. On creation of the protocol, I'm taken to the protocol home screen, where I have the option to view or edit the eligibility criteria associated with this protocol. So if I click Edit Eligibility Criteria, I'm brought to the Edit screen, which is currently blank. So first of all, I'm going to create a new group. I'm going to call this group Age. This is an inclusion group, and I'm going to add a criterion. In this case, I've got a list of CDIM ontological concepts here, and I'm going to choose Age. I'm going to set the age to be greater than or equal to 40. On click of that, I'm then taken back to the edit screen where I can see it has just appeared here. Now I'm going to edit this, and I can change this to anything else, so 35. Now here I'm going to add another top level inclusion group. I'm going to call this Diagnosis Type 2 Identification. And within this, I can actually create subgroups. So I'll create a subgroup and call this Diagnosis. Within this group, I'm going to add a criterion. Now in this case, I'm going to search for a diagnosis CDIM ontological concept. Where you see this find concept, this is where we know that we're about to search the Transform Vocabulary Service Search. So I'll click Find Concept, and I'm brought up with the search screen. In here, I'm going to search for the term diabetes. This goes away to the vocab service and returns a list of results on the left here. So I have the option to select from one of many of these different results. I'm going to choose diabetes mellitus non-insulin dependent, and you can see here on the right I have the UMLS code, the semantic type, and a textual definition. In this table here you can see the individual code within several source vocabularies. So in this case, diabetes mellitus non-insulin dependent, there are a lot of different codes within a lot of different source vocabularies. So I click Add Concept. Here I also have the ability to put in a date of diagnosis. So in this case I'm going to say before today's date, which is the 3rd of September. Click Add New Criteria, and it's shown on screen. I also have the ability to add more complex criterion, such as a drug. In this case, again, we can search the vocabulary service search, but there are a few more different attributes associated with this ontological concept. So if I search for insulin, for example, the results are shown again on the left. I can also say date of drug, which in this case is the date of administration. I can say the amount of the drug. And the frequency of the drug. And as you can see, it's shown on screen. Now in this case, I don't need this in this inclusion group, so it can be removed. In this way you can build up rich eligibility criteria and several members can go back and edit and save the eligibility criteria. So in order to save this, I'll click Save up here. And we can see that this has been saved at this time. Now the eligibility criteria can be edited by other members of my group who might make some changes. Now I can log out.